The Senate has approved President Muhammadu Buhari's request to raise a fresh loan of 850 billion naira from the domestic capital market to finance projects in the 2020 budget. The 850 billion naira loan request is different from the 500 billion naira loan earlier requested by the federal government to fund the socio-economic program. National Assembly correspondent T.J. Suadeoye reports.
Of Nigeria.
It is the first sitting since the 24th of March 2020, when both chambers suspended all sessions due to the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic. Lawmakers went straight to business as the reason of their sudden resumption is to help sustain solutions to the health crisis, which has affected several sectors of the economy, including the funding of the 2020 budget. After a closed-door session, the Senate began the day by opening letters from President Muhammadu Buhari.
Letter from Mr. President.
One of such letters requested a fresh loan approval of 850 billion naira from the domestic capital market. This fresh loan request is intended to fund some capital projects in the 2020 budget.
These borrowings were to part finance the 2020 budget deficit of 2,175,197,895,232 naira only, to ensure that there are adequate funds to finance critical projects and programs in the 2020 budget. I hereby seek the Senate's approval by resolution to raise the 850 billion naira of new external borrowing in naira from the domestic capital market instead of from the international capital markets.
The Senate granted an accelerated approval to this request after suspending Order 1, which determines how legislative matters are treated. It directed its Committee on Finance and Appropriations to liaise with the Finance Minister for more details on the loan request in view of the new external borrowing plan. Senators sought to abide by the safety guidelines by putting on their safety kits and also maintaining social distancing in the chamber, leaving 2 seats in between them.
It's almost the close of business for the day at the National Assembly. Outside the complex, about 40 journalists were prevented from gaining access beyond the gates of the National Assembly. No explanations were given even after the accreditation list was released. Security agencies refused to answer questions or explain why entry was denied for accredited representatives of media houses. The National Assembly management hopes to resolve the issues before the next legislative sitting. T.J. Suadeoye, TVC News, Abuja.